so we can hold whatever our children bring into the room. Lisa answers this with abundant, wise, and empathetic support for play therapists. She never underestimates the challenge of being with such charged emotions and highly energized behaviors, recognizing that our own history of being exposed to aggression or being aggressive ourselves is bound to be touched and awakened. Instead, she offers mindfulness, breath, movement, and naming our internal state to cultivate the necessary inner awareness and expansion of our window of tolerance that can allow us to become the external co-regulators with our young ones. Combining stabilizing information about how our autonomic nervous system responds to trauma and interpersonal connection, and how traumatic memories can be integrated, food for our left hemispheres, with stories, reflections, and practices, nourishment for our right hemispheres, she marks out a clear pathway for gradually increasing our ability to be a reliable resource for our children. Building on this foundation, she weaves together many skills that provide reassuring specifics on which to rely in this challenging work. The practice of speaking our authentic truth about what we're experiencing either as part of or observer of the play. I'm scared. I don't understand why they're fighting. While also remembering that it's just play is central. This lies at the heart of her understanding of the power of resonance to let children know they're being heard accurately, and also to model regulation of these states. As we therapists are able to hold our own activations in the broad embrace of our window of tolerance, our little ones will learn to do the same. She speaks about boundaries as primary for the benefit of the therapist who is about to be overwhelmed, about the ongoing cycle of rupture and repair to relieve us of the burden of perfection, and about death play as an essential skill to heal the hypoaroused nervous system. But most of all, she speaks about her faith in the power of the dyad to craft a healing space together. This book is full of wisdom, hope, support, and accompaniment, the essentials we all need as we offer ourselves to the most vulnerable and resilient young beings. Bonnie Badenoch, Vancouver, Washington, July 1st, 2018. Introduction. In 2002, I walked into my first playroom as a play therapist. I was excited and terrified simultaneously. Like many play therapists when they first begin, I didn't have a lot of training. I was in my internship, venturing into the world of working with children therapeutically for the first time. I didn't really know what to do other than play and try to connect with the 9-year-old boy who was waiting for me to somehow help him transform his pain. Somehow, I was supposed to know how to do that. As I worked with more and more children, I dedicated myself to learning as many play therapy theories and models that I could. I read books. I attended conferences. I participated in week-long intensive trainings. I wanted to understand how to work with children, but in everything I studied, something for me still felt missing. As I studied, I found myself searching for why and how play therapy works. I felt that with this understanding, I could support a deeper level of healing with my child clients. My career as a play therapist took me on a journey working in adoption agencies, foster care homes, social service treatment teams, school counseling rooms, orphanages, hospital settings, and my own play therapy office. It didn't matter where I went, children with trauma found me. This meant that children struggling with aggression found me. Or maybe we found each other. This book addresses one of the biggest issues that every play therapist experiences but often wants to avoid: aggression. Aggression can be so scary and overwhelming that sometimes we want to stick our heads in the sand and pretend that it doesn't actually exist. At a minimum, we sometimes just want to make it stop and go away. We've become so frightened by aggression that when it shows up, our first impulse is typically to shut it down. I would like to tell you that I went to a training and learned exactly what to do when aggression entered the playroom so that I could support these children, but I didn't. At the time, very few trainings and writings were in the field.